Hi, I'm the Michael Myers fanatic, and I'm here today to review the 2013 documentary Crystal Lake Memories: The Complete History of Friday the 13th. When they say that it's the complete history, they literally mean this is the complete history of the franchise. I mean, every nook and cranny of it. I knew from the beginning that I was going to like this documentary. I heard about it last minute, like a couple of months before its premiere. It premiered September 13th of this year, which was on a Friday. And I think, well, I don't think, but I know, obviously, they did that on purpose. The documentary opens up with Corey Feldman from part 4. He's doing like this prologue in the same way that Paul Holt from Friday the 13th part 2 talked about Jason. Corey Feldman's basically doing the same thing. He's like the host and the narrator. It was done basically in the same style of 25 Years of Terror. And they tell you that they purposely ripped off Halloween because they wanted to make some money. Sean Cunningham's movies weren't really making any money, so they said, let's rip off Friday the 13th. And that's basically what it's about. They give you the story behind each film. I'm not going to go into what they said about each movie, but that's basically what it's about. I want to say I love the way the documentary was done. Like I said, I knew from the beginning that it was going to be an awesome documentary. The documentary is based on the book, by the way. Yeah, it's very cool. Every time they tell you something about the documentary, it would play or not the documentary, but every time they tell you something about Jason, it would play the Jason noise. Like it would be like, and I love that. I don't know why. I love the Jason noise. I want to say that Friday the 13th makes a lot more sense than Halloween because it's a straightforward story as opposed to having all these different continuities in one franchise. Halloween has like 3 or 4 different stories, and it's really annoying. But Friday the 13th doesn't have that. It just has one story. And by the way, they also have a television series, but the television series has nothing to do with Jason. In the documentary, they said that the series basically focused on the devil, but then some Christians got angry and they forced them to take it off of television. So there you have it with that. It was nice seeing all the cast members together again. Like we saw the lady that played Ethel. We saw all the people that played Jason. Dick Warlock was the stunt coordinator one time. And we saw Danny Steinman. He passed away in December of 2012. Richard Brooker passed away in April of this year, 2013. And I really thought it was cool that they finally got Jennifer Cook to come back. You know, the lady from Friday the 13th, Part 6. Because I was wondering what happened to her. I thought it was really awesome that they got her to come back. I always wanted to know what happened to Jennifer, and now I've seen her. She looks a little different now. Tom Matthews looks a little different now. He looks a lot older, but I really loved every single minute of the documentary. I mean, I didn't even want to watch it straight through. I kept rewinding it because it was so great that I didn't want it to end. Halloween is my first franchise, but Friday the 13th, I've been watching it lately, and it's a really good franchise. Yeah, they ripped off Halloween, but you know what? Nothing is original. And it's a straightforward story. I have to give it to you guys at Friday the 13th. It's a straightforward story. It doesn't have all those different continuities. And I really thought that it was excellent having Corey Feldman do the little prologue thing that he did with the campfire. The kid ma thing, that's not really the best, but I like it for this documentary. I feel like as they make more Friday movies, the Jason noise gets ruined more and more with each time. But I am glad that I purchased Crystal Lake Memories. I was gonna get the 35th anniversary of Halloween, but that was just more of the same. This documentary was different. I literally watched it over and over again. It was very well done, and you guys should give yourself a round of applause. You really should. I loved every minute of it. Shout out to Friday the 13th franchise.com. Shout out to their official Facebook page. I absolutely love you guys. Because even though I am the Michael Myers fanatic first, Friday the 13th makes more sense. I have to admit it. I'm sorry. It makes more sense than Halloween. Because Jason didn't actually drown. He survived the drowning and he just decided to live in the woods. Halloween has like a million continuities. In one continuity, Laurie has a daughter. In the other continuity, she doesn't have a daughter. That's weird. Why couldn't they just make a straightforward movie like Sean Cunningham did? He made a straightforward franchise and he never really stayed away from Friday the 13th. I like it how he was always hidden in the background, where John Carpenter wants nothing to do with Halloween whatsoever. But Sean Cunningham isn't like that. He never really stayed away from Friday the 13th. He was always in the background somewhere. And I thought that was really cool. I love this documentary. And I can't wait to see what they come up with next. I think they should make more Friday the 13th that have to do with the original continuity. I would love to see that. I'd love to see Jason Voorhees come back and do what he does best. I never thought I would say that in my life, but he's making more sense than Halloween right now. Halloween is like all over the place. It's the most dysfunctional horror franchise that there is. It's not much I can say about the documentary. I can't go over it movie by movie because it's too long. It's 6 hours long. You just have to watch it for yourself. I absolutely loved it. It was nice seeing Jensen Daggett. She played Rennie from part 8. It was nice seeing the guy that plays Charles McCulloch. He's funny. It was nice seeing Kane Hodder. Shout out to him. They screwed you over in Freddy vs. Jason. I'm so sorry about that. But it was nice seeing you. It was finally great hearing from Jennifer Cook from part 6. And you know what? Even though people complain about part 5, I love Friday the 13th part 5 because it was unique, showing that a human being can be just as evil as a demon. A human being was the one that committed the murders in part 5, not Jason. And I thought that was scary. A friend of mine, Julius Taylor, once said that human beings are scarier than Michael Myers could ever be. I said, why is that? He said, because you never know what they're going to do. They could do anything. They could go either way, good or evil. And that is scary. Michael Myers was preordained to already be evil, but humans, They can go either way. That's the scary part. He's right about that. But anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I want to tell you guys to go out and get Crystal Lake Memories, the complete history of Friday the 13th. It was worth every dollar that I spent on it. A shout out to the entire Friday the 13th crew. I love all you guys. Long live Jason. You know, kick, ma, 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 ma. Long live Jason Voorhees. Killer, mommy, killer. And don't go near Crystal Lake. It's cursed. It's got the Voorhees curse on it. I love you guys. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. Crystal Lake Memories, the complete history of Friday the 13th. Thank you very much.